Hey, welcome. Phil Webster here and hope you are well. This short video, I wanted to look at the power of why. And for those people that know me, they know I love a model brought to us by a bloke called Simon Sinek. Now, if you've not watched his YouTube clip, he did a TED talk on the power of why. And now is renowned for this concept of starting with why. And it was a lesson that really hit home to me, and it's one that I always go back to. And when I'm working with anybody, it's where I always start. And if you can understand this model, for me, as a lesson learned, it's so powerful. When you're, just starting out on a new venture, whether that be sport or business or anything like that, whether you're kind of, achieving or you're looking to go to that next level, for me, my anchor that I always go back to when working with anybody and working with myself has been for a while now this kind of concept of the power of why. And basically, Simon Sinek talks about the fact that most people start with the what. So there's these concentric circles that he talks about, and on the outer concentric circle, it starts with what, and then it goes into how, and then the middle one is why. And he basically states that whether you're in sales or whether you're just trying to be successful and achieve anything, most people get fixated and start with the outer part of that ring, which is the what. What you do, what's different, and then you move on to the how you do it, how is it different, how's nobody else doing what you do, or how are you going to achieve your goals. And then the final bit is the why. It's a secondary, it's an afterthought. And basically his model, his concept is to flip that on its head and to start with why. The power of why is the nucleus, is the core, and then work your way out. Because if you know your why, you know your passion, you know your drive, you know your goal, you know why you're doing something, that will always outbeat somebody that's always focused on the what or the how. That part, is the logical part of the brain. The middle, the why, is the emotional part. You want to anchor a goal, an aspiration, your success to an emotional part of the brain, to the why, not to what you're doing and how you're doing it and how you're better or how you're different or what's your unique selling point or USP or anything like that. Your why, your culture in an organization, or your personal why is the most important thing. Why you do what you do is more important than what you actually do. Why you do what you do is more important. Why you do it rather than what you do. And I think sometimes, in society, as we're kind of growing up, through school, the question psychologically that is asked to us, starts to kind of form those habits of what we believe is an important question. And the question we ask, our teenagers, people at school is, what do you want to be when you're older? And from a young age, that kind of drip feeds you into that psychology of the importance of what you're going to be rather than why you're going to do what you do. And I think for me, that lesson was really, really important to me. And it changed the way I look at, family, business, the way I work and coach and things like that. And I think it's a really powerful model. So if you've not already, absolutely check out Simon Sinek, and he goes, more into the sales psychology behind it. But if you can anchor your why, if you're looking to achieve anything, if you're looking, you're on a journey and you're looking to become something, then what is really important is to understand why you want to become that, rather than what you're going to do to achieve something. Because that's not necessarily going to last as long and endure as long as really having a burning, crystal clear desire, of why you want to be or why you want to do something or why you want to achieve that. So really understand the power of why. Why power is far better than any willpower. Willpower will come and go. You can see that when people try to lose weight in January, the willpower will fade. Whereas why power will endure if it's a deep-rooted, real passionate anchor and core belief as to why you're going to and why you want to do something or achieve something or become something. So guys, that is my short video today. Hopefully you have taken value from it, you've learned the lesson, but most importantly, you enjoy the journey along the way.